Hello! Welcome to Side Dish, everyone. It's me, Doug. Well, it's that time of year, everyone. The time of year in which everybody starts to freak out. Don't go to the grocery store right now. You want to know why? Because you will go insane. People don't know what they're looking for. They're everywhere. They're trying to get prepped for, you guessed it, Thanksgiving. I find that to be the best night and best day and the best time. So what are we doing today? We're going to talk about Thanksgiving. We're going to make a crust for the peanut butter pie, which is a thing that needs to happen anyway. So we're going to do it while we do this. But we're going to answer questions from anybody that's out there who wants to ask a question. And if you want to talk about your Thanksgiving and you want to talk about what you're making and things that are new or whatever, then here we are. This is what we're doing. But yeah, let's just get it out of the way. So we've had a weird week. First of all, it's just been weird. And then Thursday after our class, we had a sad thing happen. Now, when we got Oscar, he was very, 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 very skinny. Like 5 pounds, right?
5.5 pounds.
And we have seen him eat. We have seen him drink water. We have seen all of these things. But he's a Heidi cat, or he was a Heidi cat, and he would go into different places. And but he came out and he collapsed. And we took him to the emergency vet, and he died.
Yep.
It was very fast. It was crazy. It was one of those situations where we went in. They took him back. The vet sent the nurse back out. We went into the waiting room.
We said to each other, that's not good.
Yep. The vet came in. He said, basically, he has no muscle mass, and I don't think that we should just do a euthanasia. So that is what we did. And so Thursday night, but the thing is he was so sick, and it happens very fast. We saw him, he was walking, we cuddled with him that day or whatever. But when they brought him in to do the actual euthanasia, he had already passed away. Like, they still gave him the drugs, which I thought was weird because his heart's not beating, so it
didn't circulate.
It just went into his leg. So, yeah, that was pretty sad.
Yeah. So he died most likely of polycystic kidney disease, which is fairly common in Persians.
Yep.
You can get Persians from breeders that do a lot of genetic testing and try to make sure that their cats don't have that. But even those reputable breeders, I've since learned, offer a guarantee of a year or 2 as far as health-wise goes for their cats.
Yep.
Just in case they do turn up with PKD. So it sucks.
So that was terrible and sad, and like we were questioning what we could have done more of and that kind of stuff. And doctor kept saying there's probably nothing you could have done.
Yeah.
We looked at it and it was like, well, maybe he needs hydration. And the fact that he was dead when he came in, and like that he was, yeah. And it was weird. So that was sad. But we did want another cat. Like, we wanted a cat that we could, So, in my grief, I went online and found another cat.
Sturdiest cat.
I found the exact opposite cat of Oscar.
So Oscar was like 5.5 pounds, fluffy cutie.
And
Doug went out and bought the burliest, sturdiest cat he could adopt.
Yep.
Should I try to get him?
He is a big orange cat.
We'll maybe show him next week.
And his name is Oliver, aka Ollie the cat. And Oliver Aloysius Tiger something. I can't remember what I call him.
Tiger tail.
Tiger tail. He is big. He is orange, and his paws, I'm not shitting you, are this big.
Yeah.
They're huge.
He's a short hair.
Yeah, he's short haired, but I don't know. That's the first time that anything like that has really happened, where an animal has really, even when like Piper got sick and we had to put her down, like that was over a number of days. This was within an hour.
Well, when you're so small like that,
Yeah.
when something goes wrong, it goes really wrong.
So,
Unfortunately.
we are sad that Oscar has moved on, but we are also happy that he is no longer suffering if he was suffering. And
We gave him a good home for
a month. That's right. So we got that out of the way. Let's have a cocktail. We're going to start early on a cocktail because A, I deserve one, and B, why the hell not? So I have some vanilla vodka.
Wait, I want to talk. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I just want to talk about, like Oliver's getting used to our house.
Yes.
And Blue wrangled Oliver out of my art studio today and like down the hallway. And then there was a lot of hissing going on. And when I went to go investigate, Oliver shot past me and Blue was being cornered and backed up by Lily, our other cat, who puts up with no shenanigans and no bullying.
And she does not care about the dogs.
No, and she backed him up a good 5 feet and kept him in the living room while Oliver made his escape. So we're very proud of her for not putting up with.
And again, we're not,
Did you just put peanut butter whiskey in your coffee?
She did, yeah.
Girl!
Let's see here. It was weird. It was a weird thing. Now we're moved on, unfortunately. It feels like a thing that was like a dream, and then...
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm making is basically a cranberry vanilla vodka spritz thing. So, I need to have...
Package delivery?
Maybe 2 ounces of vanilla vodka.
Nothing.
Blue. 2 ounces of vodka. Denise just put peanut butter whiskey in her coffee.
Frangelico.
Oh, and Frangelico. So it's a really...
Nutty coffee.
That's gross? What's gross? I think I missed it. Sorry. Was there a package? Maybe it was in the bathroom. I hope not.
That was weird.
A rose? So I have heard about something where you steep and you macerate berries, and then you add a vinegar to it. Oh, peanut butter whiskey. And that it's called something. I can't remember now. Anyways, the point being is that is. I was supposed to put simple syrup in here, but this will be sweet enough. Lime juice. Anyways, I'll scrub. Yeah, scrub.
What are you talking
Shrub.
about? It's a shrub?
It's called a shrub. No, that's not right either.
What's called a shrub?
This thing where you make it with it's basically you macerate berries and then you add vinegar to it. So like a flavored vinegar, like that would go like that peach cranberry or something like that. And then that is like the basis of your drink. So you could add vodka to that on top of it, and it like is a little,
Vinegary?
Yeah, but not like overly. I'm not saying it's good, bad, or indifferent.
Nobody's piping in of what that could be called.
Does anybody know what that's called?
King is eating Halloween peeps. Ooh. Did you put them in the microwave to fight first?
Halloween.
We did that. Remember? Toothpick swords.
At Bed Bath and Beyond.
What an interesting smell.
I don't know if I like that.
It's just vanilla-y.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What an interesting smell. I'm out.
Sounds delicious.
I don't know what interesting smell.
Oh, nothing here for. Now I guess
These are pumpkin shaped, quite flat. I've not had a peep in a long time. Wait, what did I miss? Got up for a drink and came back to peanut butter whiskey. What are we making? It's not peanut butter. Denise put peanut butter whiskey in her coffee, which is a fine idea. Doug is making a cranberry and vanilla vodka spritzer.
Yeah. It may need more cranberry, I think.
Peanut butter whiskey and
Well,
Frangelico
taste
coffee
it.
is delicious.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
It's
vanilla
gonna
with
be
cranberry.
bad.
That's what I thought, DP. See?
But then he added the lime juice on. Curious about
oh, you added lime juice already?
flavor.
Good. The cranberry doesn't really come through.
What comes through?
The vanilla vodka. No, well, I guess it's and cranberry.
Wait, can I taste?
Sure, you can have this one. I'm going to put more cranberry juice in it.
Okay, let me try. Why you get a bladder infection?
No. What do you have, period?
That was it. What do you any period?
That's it.
I would like one without the lime juice.
It's better with more cranberry juice in it.
It's not bad.
I mean, I can get, just don't put the, well, look, we're going to have another one. So,
Tis the season to overdo.
it's true. Okay, so, I mean, it could probably, it's definitely sweet enough. You don't need a simple syrup.
No.
There's only half an ounce anyways, but, yeah. Okay, so here's what I did this year to make myself for my own Thanksgiving. I have this. Pause for dramatic effect. Okay, this is my Thanksgiving workbook, aka the Bible.
I should have put Doug's Thanksgiving Bible. I can always redo the cover.
I have it.
Doug says that if it's so that if something ever happens to him, I can still do Thanksgiving. And I said that ain't gonna happen.
Well, then I said, then somebody can still do it. But
I'll make Denise do it.
what?
Or I'll just go over to Andrew and Lino's.
What am I
And
doing?
eat
Thanksgiving.
and eat nothing and don't eat turkey or anything. Just eat whatever they.
No, did I do the whole Thanksgiving spread?
Just the two of them.
Yeah.
I did Thanksgiving.
Just you?
You guys were there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you meant like recently.
Oh no.
So this has 8 sections.
Yes, the Thanksgiving Bible.
It's the first section is called the Master Guide and Integrated Timeline. It has the purpose of the Master Workbook. It has all the equipment zones and the uses of those equipment in a for strategy.
Whoa.
Yep. This
Did ChatGPT help you do this?
and of course it did.
I love it. Is this gonna end with a less tired Doug?
Well, the goal is yes. The goal is that so I'll just give you some. I'll talk about the integrated master timeline so that everybody can know. But it has a section navigation, so I can see what section 1 through 8 is, and we go from there. So 0.04 of the section 0 is the integrated master timeline, and it starts or did start day -9, which was
Whoa.
November 18th, aka Stock Day. Stock Day was the day that I made, you guessed it, turkey stock. 12 whole course of it. It was amazing.
Was it turkey stock or is it poultry stock?
Well, it's I'd call it
there were
poultry
chicken
stock.
feet in there.
Chicken feet and chicken wings, but
Was there turkey in there?
yes, there was a bunch of turkey wings and smoked turkey wings.
I avoid that whole witnessing all of that because it's creepy.
Oh, and they also had a bunch turkey carcass. At the butcher, they sell them in frozen blocks that they take and put on their bandsaw. Nope. Believe me, this has been vetted multiple times. I started this.
You went through and vetted?
I started this a month ago, everyone.
Okay, good.
Okay. And then, so today is turkey pickup day, which we did. Would you like to see him? His name is Reggie.
He's in the kegerator.
He's currently chilling out. Reggie is an 18.84 pound farm raised turkey from Fallon, Nevada, from our friends at sorry. I gotta get it.
You're doing the trombone a lot now.
Yeah.
Where's your glasses?
First Fruit Sustainable Farms.
First Fruit?
Yep. They are my friends, and they're very nice, and just in general. But Reggie seems to be doing pretty good. He's got himself a little bit of a thaw going on. We'll talk about that too when we get to the turkey system. So
Reggie looks different from store turkeys. Maybe because he's not so tightly bound, maybe?
I also think Reggie had a better life.
Probably looked like a pterodactyl before.
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
So
Freaking turkeys in the wild are scary.
we start the, if we say begin passive thawing, aka we see section 1.2, the thawing protocol.
Whoa.
Yeah. Today we're
That's intense.
yeah, tomorrow we just is a light prep day.
Are you doing a brine?
I sure am. That starts on Tuesday. We're gonna get there.
We talked about that at my work.
So we have
Brine
Monday,
or
we're doing a
not
bunch
to
of
brine.
stuff. And then Tuesday is more stuff. And so we have, now it's Brine Day. See? Tuesday, November 25th, aka the Brine Day. I'm very proud of myself for all of this. So
I think it's great.
November, Thanksgiving Day. There we go. Put the turkey on the Traeger. Start from there. And again, we have the document map. And now we move on to section 1, the turkey system. Yep.
Oh.
The turkey overview. It's an 18 to 20 pound natural turkey. The expected yield to feed 15 to 18 people comfortably, which we should be able to. It's going to provide abundant dark and white meat, provide for carcass and bones for a post-holiday stock. Yep.
You heard Goober.
Yeah, this is the best. So here's our system philosophy. Are you ready? We are brining. We are doing compound butter. We're using aromatics, and we're controlling the roasting because we're smoking it on the Traeger.
Honey, how much butter have you purchased?
How much butter do you think? Do I know is currently in this home?
Yeah.
I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's probably 16 cups of butter or more. plus what's the butter that is salted butter, which is used after. Well, you gotta make a lot of things with butter. That's why I made 12 quarts of turkey stock. I just want to put it out there. If you don't already know about this, we've talked about this probably every year for 5 years. This is my Super Bowl. This is what I love to do. So we are making a gravy from all the stuff. It's stock forward. So let's talk. The thawing protocol. It's safe and it's timed for my schedule. Because you don't want to just put your turkey on the counter and let it thaw out and then be weird. Can't have that. So,
do you know anyone who's ever gotten sick from turkey?
No.
Do you?
No.
No.
I couldn't pinpoint it to specifically turkey.
Yeah, no.
I think that turkeys are one of those things that because they are frozen for the majority of the time you have them, especially if they're thawing in your refrigerator and you get them in there early enough, they're going to thaw out and then you're going to make them on the day that they're pretty much thawed. Or if you're me, you're going to have it thawed by the 2 days before you're going to cook it, so it's on the Thanksgiving. So, stage 1 is called the refrigerator thaw. Because obviously it's going to be in the refrigerator. If you just did a refrigerator thaw, it's 4 days.
I feel like growing up, ours was in the fridge for a couple days, and then it went into the sink for a day.
Yes. So here's what we have. Like what's coming next.
Oh,
Have you been looking at the?
I have not.
Have you been looking at the thaw protocol?
No.
Okay. Well, the next thing is stage 2, which is the cold water assist.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep it in its original wrapper. We're going to fully submerge it, and I have this, but I also have a bucket that is specifically.
I don't think he's gonna fit in there.
Oh, he's going to fit.
Did you test it?
Did I test Reggie to fit in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't have to fit in there.
Oh, where's he have to fit it?
He's going to fit in here.
Duck Bookie thinks he works at a restaurant. Okay, yeah, I think he'll fit in there.
Reggie's going to fit in here. Okay?
Yeah.
So
That's the brining
this
container.
is the brining vessel. It is only.
Is it going to be cold enough around here for you to just put it outside? Or
Yes.
No? Oh, it is?
I've checked the weather. Overnight temperatures are in the low 30s.
You know, if you're from Alaska, you consider like the great outdoors your fridge too in the winter.
Yeah. And then you're going to fully submerge it in water. So we're going to do it in there first. And then every 30 minutes you're going to change the water. Because the water is going to come up to temperature, and you want it to be cold water, and it's going to help. Okay? And it's 30 minutes per pound of mass that needs to be in there. So for us, a mostly thawed turkey, which has been in the refrigerator, is going to be 2 to 4 hours of cold water assist, changing the water every 30 minutes.
What? We never did that.
Right. But also, I'm going to make sure I do it because I don't want anybody to die. So,
What would changing the water have to do with anything?
because the temperature, because the turkey is cold, frozen cold. It goes into water that is tap water, warm, cold, and then it becomes colder. And so you pour the water out, and it helps equalize it to its.
So every time you get rid of the water, you're upping the temperature a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay.
Okay. The final goal is it has to be thawed by Tuesday evening so that the brine can start. Okay? So you want to make sure that that's like and again, I'm a psycho, okay? I'm a psycho.
You're not a psycho. You're just very dedicated to Thanksgiving.
Yes. So next, we're going to talk about our brine. We are brining. We brine a turkey every year.
Are you using Bob's brine?
I'm not using Bob's brine, but I could. I'm using this tried and
Have
true.
you compared Bob's brine to your brine?
Yes. It
What's
is.
the difference?
Well, Bob's brine has.
Yeah.
I mean, it's similar. There's a lot of things
One's
in there.
cartoon, is that what you said?
Well, he uses chilies to our bowl in his.
Really?
Nothing.
To give it a little
Yeah, I guess.
sass?
But we're using 1 gallon of our turkey
I
stock.
know somebody who would love that.
We're using 1 cup of our kosher salt. We're using a half cup of light brown sugar. We're using a tablespoon of black peppercorns, and 1.5 teaspoons of allspice berries, 1.5 teaspoons of candied ginger, and 1 gallon of heavily iced water.
I have a question.
Yes, Amy.
So, a coworker of mine said that her husband has been cutting back on the salt in the brine. Does that negate the brine then? I mean, isn't salt an essential piece of that puzzle?
Yes.
So basically, it's just a soak.
I mean, kind of. I mean, if you need enough.
And will it soak it up?
You need enough. Well, we're working with osmosis here.
Yeah.
So a salty enough brine is going to draw water out, and then the signs of it is it's going to pull this. It's going to want to pull water in. So there's this.
Yeah.
So salt has to be of enough concentration to pull out the juices that are in the turkey and then suck in for flavoring the meat. That's. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would get rid of the salt or cut back as the salt. It doesn't make
Because
it.
if you do that, then you're literally just dipping it in flavored water and it's not absorbing that, right?
Yeah. So I mean, what we're doing with the stock is you bring it everything, you put everything into except for the water into a pot. You bring it up and let it boil and until everything is dissolved, the brown sugar and the salt. And then you kind of let it sit there, and then it cools to room temperature. And that cooling of room temperature brings everything down, so it's still absorbing the flavors from the peppercorns, from the candied ginger, from the allspice. Everything is coming into it. But you also have distributed that salt throughout the brine part, and then you put your turkey in here, you add the brine and the water, ice water on top of it, and then you make sure it's covered. So if you even need to add a little bit more water, you can do that. But you need to make sure your turkey is completely covered. If the turkey floats, you can put like the pickle weights that we have for that. We can put that on there, and it will keep it down.
I was gonna say, or a brick.
Or a brick. That is
But
great.
it is an exchange of fluids happening over the 2 days or however long.
Yeah.
But if there's not enough salt, that exchange of fluid does not occur.
Not in my research, it doesn't.
Okay.
So, you can stuff your turkey with stuffing if you want to. I think it's gross, and I don't think you should, because what happens is it's going to be over wet, and it's also going to have when you put it in there. Guess what happens? The turkey is raw.
I don't know. We ate stuffing out of the turkey for years and years and years. I liked
We
it.
ever stuffed it with like onions and carrots and celery.
We stuffed it with stuffing, and then you mix it up with the other stuffing, and then it adds moisture to the other stuffing. It's good.
Well, if you have to have, I don't have that problem because it's with moisture and not my stuff.
No, I mean,
yeah,
moisture in the stuff. Yeah.
Well,
so this colleague of mine, her husband, maybe we shouldn't trust him because he doesn't have enough salt in his bread, but he puts 2 oranges in there.
I put an apple.
Okay.
So what you do is it's one red apple, half an onion, a cinnamon stick, rosemary, sage, and then I complete the mirepoix by adding celery and carrots as well.
Yeah, I like that. But we don't eat that.
No, that is purely to stuff the cavity for aromatics.
Okay.
Exactly what that is.
It's onion, celery, and carrots.
That's what you grew up with. Just put
Yeah,
some
and that's
aromatics
what I've
in.
seen that as well.
Gotcha.
I mean, and I had it both ways. But what we do first is we want to
But
add.
like actual stuffing that comes out of the turkey is good.
Okay, well, I don't do that.
I know. I haven't had it in years. But they say like that's what made people sick, right?
Yeah, because they don't cook it long enough. What happens is a lot of
That was
times.
probably never an issue because I'm sure my mom overcooked everything. So.
Well, not only that, maybe that.
Yeah.
But if you take it out, you said that they mixed it together with the
Yeah, and then we
dressing.
baked it.
Because
that would be the
yes. Because what happens is that
seal the deal there. Yeah.
if you get again, that dressing is not. You probably are not getting to the temperature that is safe enough to kill off anything that is set. So, that's what you got to work about. So, I think that stuffing that, but what you do is you put it in a container and then you warm it in water a little bit so that everything kind of, the cinnamon stick kind of activates and then everything else sort of gets a little bit, just doesn't go in raw.
Hydrated.
Yeah. And then everything goes into the bird, and then that is steamed a little bit, so that starts to release
So
the flavors.
do you like put it in like a little bag and stuff it all in there, or what do you?
No.
Tell me more about.
I
that.
just stuff it. It goes right in.
But you warm it all up in warm water first.
Yeah, and then I drain it, and then it goes in there.
Gosh, I never see any of this. What am I doing? Watching Star Trek.
Or you're crafting in the.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe I'll pay more attention this year. This is interesting. I didn't know that you did that.
I have never had a Christmas vacation turkey moment.
What's a Christmas vacation turkey moment?
I'll let Ping.
I know what the Christmas one was when the dog stole it off the.
Yeah.
Christmas story.
That was Christmas Story. Yeah.
So
I wouldn't
the
mind
other
eating
aspect of
Chinese
the
food.
turkey that is imperative, I think, is compound butter. Okay? Some people just rub olive oil on the outside and season it, throw it on, and let it go. The reason I find butter tastes better.
Butter tastes
It's
better.
good. But I'm also going to separate the skin of the turkey from the breasts. And I'm going to do that so that I have plenty of space, and I'm going to stuff butter underneath there.
And what happened in the last couple of months that reminded you of that? Separating skin from meat.
Oh, what was that? I forget now.
It was when I had my chest tube put in.
Oh, yes. So it was an instant. I'm sorry, I forgot that because it's an instant sort of connection for me. So I think I talked about this, but when Amy had, when we were in the emergency room, the doctor made the incision. Now, a fun fact about this, if you don't know, is that they have to separate the muscle from like around the rib and cage so that they can figure out where to puncture through the rib cage. Okay. So the doctor's in there and he's like, and I was thinking, this is like when I separate the skin from the breast. But, you know.
And that's why they were like, this doesn't bother you? And Doug's like, no.
No, none of this does.
Because he has equated in his mind that this is the side of a turkey.
Yeah, it's not even that. It doesn't even bother me. Realistically, it doesn't. But,
You're gagging.
yeah.
Right?
If you haven't...
And I'm in my K-hole going, pirating with one eye open going, are my eyes open?
So it goes on the exterior. It goes on the underskin coating. I also put a glob of it inside the cavity with the aromatics as well. Okay.
A glob.
Yes. Because.
And what's in that butter?
Well, there's 4 cups of butter.
That for the entire process.
Yes. Because you are able to also use it. It makes when you will separate it out for what you use from the turkey.
So it doesn't get contaminated.
Right. But it's really good on the rolls.
Yeah.
It's really good. You can add it to the top of the mashed potatoes because, again, everything is seasoned. So
And you can add it to the turkey the next day or your sandwich the next day.
So speaking of that, leftovers. So next Saturday, remember how we made the Thanksgiving casserole?
That thing was so good.
We are going to make that for ourselves on Friday because it was so good. But then we're going to still have leftovers left over. I'm 100%.
We should make the best turkey sandwich ever.
I think that it's not a bad idea. So I'll make bread.
Did I just read your mind?
Yeah. So what's in it? There's fresh thyme, fresh rosemary, fresh sage, fresh parsley. Okay.
Fresh rosemary?
Yep, rosemary. There's 12 cloves of garlic, aka 4 tablespoons. There's 4 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. There's 4 teaspoons of honey, 4 teaspoons of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Flavor bomb. That's what we want. Okay. And then obviously we've already made the stock. We don't need to go over that, but it is an essential component of turkey things.
I think it's 7:34. I think you should make your dough or your crust.
I forgot we're going to do that. I'd rather just talk about this.
Well, you can. Make a little crust. It's not going to take that long.
Okay. Anyways, then there's the gravy, which we use stock for, and then we'll get to the sides, which is the section 2. So we need to get to section 2 because we're talking about that. But we're going to actually skip to section 4. And what's section 4, everybody? You guessed it. Desserts. Because we are making only 3 major desserts this year, which is pumpkin pie, cherry pie, and peanut butter pie.
We're making cherry pie even though Lori's not here?
Of course we are.
It's now a tradition.
It is.
Tradition.
And ambrosia salad, which is a sweet, but it's kind of a side at the same time. So
we're having ambrosia salad this year?
Yes, we are.
I love
No, you got
ambrosia
the
salad.
coconuts.
That's why part of the reason I have coconuts.
And there's other nuts over there.
There's nuts over there. There's maraschino cherries. There is pineapple, crushed pineapple, and there's mandarin oranges. So
nice.
Turkey stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce, mayo, salt, pepper, and a Kaiser roll. Ooh, Kaiser roll. Okay, so what I got here, graham crackers. You can already get graham cracker crumbs. I could not find them this year.
They're probably sold out.
That's okay. I have avoided pretty well the crazy crowds because I like to shop at night. And I went to Costco today, and I was in and out of it. And the things I needed from Costco were cream, half and half, 2 cheeses, and sour cream, which I bought
What do you
and
need
butter.
cheese for? You
Um,
bought like big things of cheese. There's not a lot of cheese at Thanksgiving.
well, there is some Patty LaBelle's over the rainbow mac and cheese.
You're making Patty LaBelle's over the rainbow mac and cheese for
Do you-
Thanksgiving?
Do you not remember last year's Thanksgiving?
I mean, I drink a lot. And then I sleep and I forget.
Well, okay, Uncle Bill. But would you like to know what the sides are so that you can?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just start there, so that way you're not behind the 8 ball here. So we're making dressing casserole. We are using Mrs. Cummins' recipe, but I am making the breadcrumbs. What does it matter if they are boxed breadcrumbs, the ones I make? It is still the recipe from the box. We were making over the rainbow mac and cheese. We are making green bean casserole with the homemade green bean casserole that our friend Polar Ted, aka Scott Sheen, gave to us. We are making southern corn casserole.
Southern corn casserole?
Paula Dean.
Oh, Paula Dean. Yeah.
Obviously, we're making
Without butter.
as much
Bullshit.
mashed potatoes as one person can make, and a cranberry orange sauce. Those are our sides.
Perfect. I love it.
Okay, and then we
And ambrosia.
and ambrosia, which goes with it. Then I'm making breads.
You have to have the ambrosia. I like having the ambrosia with the meal because it's like the cool
No,
treat.
it is going to be with the meal.
Yeah.
But it is part of the dessert because of the ingredient list in there.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that, but okay.
I'm making 2 baguettes for Christine so that I can make artichoke bruschetta, which is one of our
You
appetizers.
are?
Of course I am.
Ooh.
I'm making 2 of the simple bowls that I've made in the past, which is for the breadcrumbs and for bread for dippers into spinach dip.
You're making spinach dip?
And Mom's holiday rolls.
Yes.
Okay, that's the
And
bread.
I'm making deviled eggs.
So the desserts we're doing that.
Sorry.
Let's go to over here to our appetizers, which we are having smoked salmon dip. We are having homemade spinach dip. We are having artichoke bruschetta.
Okay.
And we are having Denise's egg dip.
Oh, I wondered.
And we were having deviled eggs. And it says placeholder for Amy's recipe.
Amy's recipe is all eyeballs.
Yes.
And
And then I'm
how
also,
many people are coming?
there's you and me. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Branstetter and a Branstetter adjacent. There's Ryan and Michaela.
Okay.
That's 10.
Uh-huh.
And then I have just sort of, I got enough room that if somebody else decides. And I have
We're planning
offered
like
it.
10 to 15, yeah?
Yes, I'm 10 to 15, and I'm making enough food from 15 to 20. Because I don't know about you guys, I like leftovers.
I do too.
All right, so let's go back to here. Desserts. So we need 1.5 cups of crushed graham crackers, which I have. We're just we'll just throw them in here. Now these are, there's in the side dish science, or maybe it's hungry history, there's some interesting things about,
Graham crackers?
yeah.
Graham cracker history, it's bizarre. Sylvester Graham, part preacher and part dietary extremist, believed that rich food, spices, and seasonings caused moral decline. His solution, a plain whole wheat graham biscuit. America? Cool. Let's use it for cheesecake crust.
Now, the cinnamon graham crackers, I used to eat that. Those like kind of a treat when I was a kid. But
Oh, yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Did you know that in 1621 there was no pumpkin pie, no stuffing, no mashed potatoes? There was venison, wildfowl, corn mush, and shellfish.
Like the first Thanksgiving was that. Yeah.
Yeah. Why pie became the centerpiece. In the 1800s, writers and early food columnists rebranded pumpkin pie as the American harvest symbol. By the time Lincoln declared Thanksgiving a holiday, pumpkin pie was the cultural signifier.
Isn't it interesting?
In the mid-century, which this probably won't surprise anybody, but green bean casserole, canned onions, and marshmallow yams, all created by corporate test kitchens to sell products. These dishes stuck because they were cheap, easy, and nostalgic. Yeah.
So cranberries were interesting too because they were used by indigenous peoples to like they used them for dyes and medicine and food. But canned cranberry sauce didn't show up until like 1912, and then it became, which again, that's because they had factories and mass producing the food.
Yes.
Yeah, all of that stuff.
Oh, okay. So graham cracker crust. They absorb fat easily. Melted butter coats every crumb.
You gotta plug this in.
And then when chilled, the crust sets, because obviously the butter hardens. And then when baked, the sugar caramelizes. I bet that Sylvester Graham, I bet he didn't have any sugar in his.
Probably not.
Just enough to make them stick together. This says 2 wet equals a slumping crust and 2 dry equals a sandy, crumbly crust.
True that. Yeah. The hotline is open. Do you have any questions out there that you want to answer?
Shame if your crust is
Yep, I'm doing this move.
You don't see that on the commercials.
What'd you say?
You don't see that on the commercials. Are you gonna spatchcock your turkey?
No. I spatchcocked a turkey one year. I didn't really enjoy the texture of the meat.
Oh.
So, we need a bowl. Oh, look. Here's a bowl.
For those not in the know, what is spatchcock?
Spatchcocking is where you take the spine out of the turkey,
And then you
basically go,
so it's flat.
and you break its hip bones and everything, and it goes flat. I think this needs to go a little bit longer.
Honey,
What?
there is some folks who agree with me about your not using Mrs. Cubbinson's.
I'm using her recipe. I'm using my own breadcrumbs. What's the difference of breadcrumbs? They're dry bread.
Yeah.
Andrew's opinion doesn't count.
Such as Andrea.
Who else?
Where's Davey when you
It's Amy too.
Yes, I know Amy.
Why must you mess with stuffing?
I'm not messing with
Just
stuffing.
leave the stuffing alone for
What?
the love of everything.
If you could, if
And
I
let you
didn't,
mess with everything else.
no, you don't. I cook everything else, and you go, "This is delicious." I
I
like it.
let you mess with everything else.
Okay, I need 1.5 cups of graham crackers. Now, it's gonna be delicious. I can already tell you. This is 3/4 of a cup. I didn't make enough.
No?
Nope.
Got to get another packet.
But So that's good to know. Like a cup
Takes
and a-
more than one of those.
Yeah. If you make more than you need, whatever, doesn't matter. You just use it for something else, or graham crackers. They were made for nutrition. Normal way.
They were made for morals. So you would have upstanding morals.
It's like the Kellogg's people.
That's
What?
how the corn flour.
Corn flour?
What the hell are corn floors?
I hate corn flour. For nutrition or for moral values? Nutrition.
If you like that kind of thing, you should subscribe to this show because a lot of that shit happens. It doesn't make any sense. It probably didn't help at all, but you know what? It was fun.
It made Doug happy.
Yeah. Oh, this guy was just stuck up there.
We'll just eat him. There you go.
That's very nice.
Digestive biscuit.
Yeah. I like graham crackers.
I mean, they're really good with peanut butter.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So good.
So,
I have concern here that your measurement is like way off.
nope. I don't know how much I need.
Huh?
Oh, I love it real good.
Let's see, what does it say here?
First of all, Pam, are you sure?
Right. Let's look here. Let's look here at all the ways that it can go wrong. To wet, slumping crust. Nobody wants a slumpy crust. To dry, sandy, crumbly crust. I don't want that either.
What if that's your goal?
Sandy, crumbly crust. That's never my
Sounds
goal.
like a person's name.
What would be
This is my friend Sandy Crumbly Crust.
slumpy? I think slumpy crust is worse.
Then a dry crust?
Yeah.
No.
No, just
This was
saying,
not-
like, if somebody called you a name and they were like, "This is slumpy crust,"
This is my good friend Slumpy
you would
Crust.
be like,
I'd be like,
"We're
"Don't call-
not friends anymore."
First of all, don't call me Slumpy.
Uh-huh.
I guess so. It's like when Denise called me a trash bag.
Oh, whatever. Trash bag.
That was our.
I feel like slumpy crust is more derogatory than
I
trash.
have very vivid pictures in my mind.
We're weirdos,
Yeah.
everyone. I mean, the end result here is
You're
like.
gonna blow up that butter.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna be
are.
fine. It's gonna be fine. I need 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. There's one.
Yeah, you
Now-
put it on for a minute.
No, that is
On the softened setting, it might be okay.
Here is
1,
2. That was 2.
That was 2.
Yeah, I put another one in there already. This is the 3rd one. You can tell because there's 3 distinct. Now, if you need you should buy these for at least
Hand him that.
your brown
yeah,
sugar.
He needs to put that in there.
because this is a game changer for your brown sugar storage.
I'm watching it.
I did it on.
That's pretty true though. Like you can watch it all you want. You're not going to stop the explosion. You're just going to go, oh crap. But that's a hell of a container for brown sugar.
It is, and I'm gonna get another one for dark brown sugar too. But I think we have a smaller one in there that I'm gonna use. So. And it comes-
Wow, you made it. You survived.
but it's not melted.
Oh. We're all watching it.
If you hear the distinctive pop, then you know you've gone too far.
Yeah, but there's no warning before that. You all right? You're not supposed to do that.
There's plenty of protective. Is anybody adding anything to Thanksgiving this year that they wouldn't normally do?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and those are airtight too, which is
Yeah.
and they're game changer. I've had it for what I had.
Sorry.
What the hell are you guys doing?
And you scared me. I gotta go change my phone.
You were supposed to be watching. Matter of fact, you told me, all of you, especially you, Tiffy, that you were watching it. So
Yes,
you
we
were-
already discussed prior that you can't really watch that.
The pop comes when it comes.
Oh, I'm adding a 7-hour drive and not cooking at all to mine.
Jesus.
Ooh.
7 hours? That's
That
terrible.
sounds awful.
Well, I'm not going anywhere and I'm doing all the cooking.
Jesus, sir. I was.
Well, where were you on that one? Quick on the draw? No.
It low.
We all scared me.
Amy did a jump like this.
I watched it. Boom.
That's the same noise you made when you shocked yourself.
Yes.
Have you told them that?
I don't know. I accidentally touched the wire mesh of my static grass applicator, which is a
Basically
electrified
She
thing.
shocked the absolute shit out
I
of her.
shocked myself. It didn't really hurt. It just scared me.
Yeah.
You can't really do any damage to yourself, but
It's not that high.
it
of a-
is frightening.
There's a substantial amount of butter.
Yeah, so now you're
sandy crumbly.
not gonna have no butter. You're gonna have sandy, crumbly crust.
My good friend.
Which we did vote is better than slumpy crust.
Sandy crumbly crust. I'm gonna guess that that's what? 2 tablespoons?
I'm not good at that game.
Well, I'll tell you what, if it's too dry, we'll just add some more.
So you're gonna melt that whole thing?
Yep.
How many tablespoons are you supposed to have?
6.
Oh, okay. 27. Is that your guess?
Okay, everybody, your job is at 6. If it gets to 7 seconds, you're supposed to scream.
Was that the
I don't know.
ticket with? Not the first round.
That's because the first round I had
I'm gonna
on.
tell Olga you did that so she doesn't think
Did
I
she
did
come
it.
on Monday?
No.
She just came.
She just came.
No. I cleaned it. It's fine.
You wiped it with a paper towel.
I too made boom boom. Exactly, right? Pinch of salt while that's doing its business.
Her little
Yep, me too. Stuffing turns gummy for 2 reasons: too much liquid or over mixing. I don't get gummy stuffing.
Why does it get gummy though?
I just said
Well, there's a reason.
too much liquid or over mixing.
Yeah, but there's also because of the gluten.
That's over mixing. Makes gluten development. Mix gently. I try to do all things gently. This is restaurant level complexity without restaurant level equipment, unless you're Doug Bookie.
I only have one commercial grade thing, and that's the mixer.
You're full of crap. All these gigantic containers, those are all commercial grade.
nicer. It's
Ta-da! Commercial grade.
That's true, but then this slicer is not here. Or if it is here, Amy's not telling me.
It's not here.
But, so now we're just going to mix this together.
Oh, cranberry honey butter. Not the same. Andrew says not the same. It has to be out of the box.
No.
Then she's threatening you. I'll make you. Oh, maybe she's saying to me, I'll make you stuffing. Thank you, Andrea. Cranberry honey butter. 1 cup butter softened. A 1/3 cup finely chopped dried cranberries. A 1/4 cup honey. 2 teaspoons grated orange zest. And 1/8 of a teaspoon salt. Ooh, that sounds good. Doesn't that sound good? That'd be really good on your rolls.
It would be.
When you were set, Amy.
I can make my own stuff.
What? Is it going straight up? I thought it looks pretty good.
What, your hair?
Yeah.
Doug's hair is going straight up from his forehead. It always does that. Now we're questioning.
I know.
Well, actually, lately it's had that little curl that comes like straight out like a unicorn horn.
It's called my cowlick.
It's funny.
We'll see if this is too dry. You guys ready?
To slump or to crumble or to be perfect? These are the questions we have.
I don't know.
What do you think? How do you feel?
I think it feels a little dry, but that's
Feels
just
a
me.
little dry, feels a little dry. But with the pressing and the warmth of your hand, might melt the butter and make it be good.
We'll see. Now, I know I'm a crazy person that starts playing Thanksgiving like in September, but when do you normally start your Thanksgiving prep? Like menu outside of what you normally would do. This might be just right on the money, but we'll see.
How much butter? Oh, it was 6 tablespoons?
Yes.
I had a question on the line.
Yes. 6. Oh, how much?
How much butter goes in the crust?
That's exactly right.
6 tablespoons in the crust, 2 in the microwave.
So, a thing you can do, and this is my favorite. Nope, that's not it. Get yourself.
Or I was gonna say, the wood muddler.
This is good because you can apply even forceful pressure down, and it has a big enough surface that it will.
Gotcha.
Push
That's
it.
better than the muddler then.
So you can. So I look just by doing that. See what happens.
Let's zoom in. I'm zooming. Gotcha. Yeah.
It compressed it in a good amount. So I'm compressing and pushing out towards the edge because I want crust. This is already a thick bottom. And
It's not slumpy though.
it's not slumping, which is good. So the butter is in good ratio to everything else. So you can. A technique I use, try not to cut my hand,
Yeah, that was scary.
is you just use the finger method. What are you talking about? I got a joker over here who's just laughing every time I say something.
I have a work party too, and I'm kind of giving up.
You did RSVP. Says it right there on your. Somewhere it said it. I saw it. That you.
Yeah, I'm on the fence. Well, somebody asked me to make the corn bake, so I guess I'll just make that because that's easy.
What?
For Friendsgiving at work.
Okay, but I should have known that, so I could have gotten
It's not your responsibility. It's fine.
to get the ingredients for you. 'Cause
It's
you
still
don't
my
go to the
responsibility.
grocery store.
Well, I'll just have to do it. Hate every minute of it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Now again, it's going to be a thick crust, but that's okay. Amy likes Crust, right?
Yes, I love Crust.
Yeah. This is why her and Andrea are good friends, because Andrea hates Crust and Amy loves Crust. And so Amy eats Andrea's Crust.
Yeah, it's awesome. Very good symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, it's like the sharks that have the little fish that eat all the algae on them.
Yep.
And stuff. So we're almost done here, everyone. So the thing about Thanksgiving what's happening?
DV is looking up crazy stuff for Minecraft.
Why would you do that? Turn your horse into a shopping cart? Because that's crazy. I'm just glad that I'm able to play.
That is I mean, from this point of view, that's a very thick crust.
Yeah, do you not like thick crust?
I do, but like a ½ inch thick?
Yeah, it's pretty thick. Might even be thicker than 1/2 inch.
Are you sure it's thick enough on the bottom?
Well, how about this?
I just scrape some down from the sides when you're eating it.
There. Now we have.
I mean, it does look thick enough from the bottom. But
It is. It definitely is. So.
Can I pat it down some more? Are you now, while this waits for its filling, are you going to freeze it or just refrigerate it?
You don't have to do either. You can cover it with.
But what are you going to do?
I'm probably going to cover it with some aluminum foil and set it because it's going to bake. It's got to bake.
Oh, it's going to bake beforehand?
Yeah, it has to bake beforehand.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That helps set everything set because the butter then goes in and it
Yeah.
mixes in.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were just like this was it. But this is not it.
No. If this was it, I'd put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
So just because I would want the butter, like in a pie dough, right? You would want, if you do pie dough, you want it to be cold when you cook it. This doesn't really matter because there's not, the butter is already distributed because we melted it. When we do pie dough, the difference between that is that the pie dough is not, the butter in the pie dough is cold and not melted. Uh-oh. Whatever. Doesn't matter. See? Didn't matter. Yep, there's the growing one.
Yep. 325, is that what you're baking it at?
325. You don't need to go too crazy.
For how long?
It goes for about 8 to 10 minutes. So the other thing we're doing is we are pressing in there, and then you can, if you don't have something like this, which is a flat bottom with tight sides, you have something like this, which is a round bottom and it rounds up. Don't use that. Take a glass like this.
Yeah.
Make sure it does have a flat bottom though. It does need a flat bottom.
But this does not require pie weights or anything.
No, it does not. So we're gonna throw this in here. And
8 to 10 minutes is not very long.
it isn't because it's just enough. Everything is already cooked. We're not
It's just enough to like melt the sugar?
everything, yes.
Gotcha.
So we'll put that on there. I always do 10 minutes because I know my oven. Use your ovens as discretionary as you need to. All right, it's delicious. It's brown sugar. So that's it. We did it. You don't need to see what that looks like because you've seen me make peanut butter pie and you've seen us make that before. Not a big deal. I'll probably try and do at least a morning stream on Thursday and then the afternoon shut her down. But, it's the 5th annual hang. So come on by, say hello, and we'll be here. And then Saturday, we'll be there again. So you get us twice the next week, which is pretty great. So, but in the meantime, have a good day at work. Have a good week at work if you're working. And remember to be kind, be loyal, give grace where you can, and do something nice for for somebody next week. I mean, if you can't do it during Thanksgiving, when are you going to do it? We love you very, 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 very much. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you then. Bye bye.